What's up, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the rkdz podcast. My name is Rick. Thank you guys, as always, for joining me. Today is Wednesday. Boy, it's been a long day. Had a couple, after Christmas, just immediately jumped back into the workflow, which was violent and terrible. And I did not enjoy it. But I'm here. I survived those 2 days, and tomorrow's a new day, new project. Oh, guys, work. It's so terrible. It's great. Don't get me wrong, it's great. But sometimes it's terrible. You know what I mean? Let's keep it real, you guys. Trying to stay positive, though. Everything's all right. I'm thankful that I have a job. So, with that said, hope you guys had a fantastic holiday. Christmas. Beautiful Christmas. I had a great Christmas. I got to spend some time with family, and that was great. That was beautiful. Got some gifts, gave some gifts. It's always a good time, man. Hope you guys had some time with your friends and family, and hope you got everything you wanted, including a white Christmas. That totally happened. It definitely snowed up here, and we had quite a bit of snow. Not like crazy, but like a solid, hey, it's Christmas morning and it's snowing appropriately kind of a snowstorm, I'll take it. Those are easy. The ones I hate are the really heavy ones, every now and again in New England, we just get reminded of the fact that we live in New England, and it's never pleasant. It's certainly never pleasant. And of course, coming right up, we have New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Looking forward to that. Stay safe, everybody. Don't do anything crazy. Don't do anything you'll regret. Be safe out there. I know some people head out to Times Square. Man, I don't know how anybody does that. I respect all of you guys for being brave enough to go out there and face that endless crowd of people just everywhere. I just can't imagine that being a good time for me. It's I'm not claustrophobic, but I could be a candidate for being claustrophobic under that scenario. But yeah, 2018 coming at us. Hoping, I don't know. I feel like in my heart of hearts, I'm like, man, I ain't about setting no New Year's resolutions. I don't do that. I don't set resolutions. And it's in my mind, I'm I don't want to be, my reasoning behind it is, well, I don't want to be just part of a trend. I don't want to do, a thing that everybody does every year, that kind of stuff. But at the same time, I'm yeah, 2018, time for some fresh ideas and some new goals. And so, I guess it's kind of the same thing. It's just, painted slightly more sour one way than another. But I'm excited. I'm excited for 2018. Crazy, man. The passage of time continues to mesmerize me. The passage of time is such a weird thing. It's one of those things that's very easy to mostly ignore, from a day-to-day perspective. But when you kind of pull back a little bit and you start to look back on time, you realize how incredibly precious it actually is. As we continue to get older, as the clock continues to tick, you watch the world change, you watch your children change and evolve, you watch your friends, change and evolve, and it's always something that passes by without us noticing, and it's always something that we tend to just kind of overlook. Time is this weird thing where you are experiencing it, and it's only when you think back on it that you realize how much of it has gone by, and you can't get any of it back. That's a weird thing, that's a weird thing when it relates to, spending time with loved ones. That's a weird thing, or maybe not weird, maybe just a thoughtful consideration. I don't know. It's strange to think about time like that, and kind of yeah, like right now you're spending some of it, and it costs you something, it costs, and and it, it's stupid. It costs time, it's so expensive. I mean, you want to talk about being grateful, as as aforementioned on my former podcast. Certainly being grateful for the time that you have presently, the time that you have to spend with people you love, the time you have to do the things you love, the time you have to spend your time wisely, I mean, we should always strive for that. Right now, I certainly feel pressed for it. I feel pressed for time based on, work requiring so much of my personal time, I mean, I guess it's not personal, it's work time, and think about that, like time to be yourself and time to be an employee, time to be a husband, time to be a father. You split yourself up in many different ways, and really the best that we could do is try to own all of it, from start to finish. Own the time that you are allotted and do your best to spend it wisely. You've been given a gift. We've all been given a gift. And I pray, man, that we don't waste more time fighting the way that we do. Just earlier I was thinking, like, man, and I'm not the only person who's had this epiphany, of course. Like, it's whatever. Like, it's not a mind-blowing fact, but the fact that we wage wars against each other for years and years and years over a rock, man. It's a rock that's floating in space. Like it's so sad to me that this is how we want to waste our time, by like fighting each other, coming against each other for what? Like at the end of the day, what does it actually fix? Like, it doesn't fix anything to win wars. Like, yeah, okay, I took out a tyrant, but installed yourself, like as if you're the answer. Like it's a hard thing to swallow sometimes, It just seems like a waste of time. It seems like a waste of time, and I think that's hurtful, I mean, people would give anything to have more time. Yeah, I guess we're here, guys. We're here right now. You guys are present, and you're alive right now. And so just be thankful for that, Be thankful for the fact that you're alive right now and that you have time. It's very tempting to reflect on it. I know for me it is. I know a very large reason why I love photography is because I love memories. And it's just because there are moments that happened in the past that you can't get back. And it's like this one, like carbon copy way to kind of relive time, in a photograph or in a video, or in a writing. Like, I mean, like we write our memories down because they matter to us, and they're history that happened to you, and you were, part of that time. And now you're not, you're gone. Like, time has moved on, and now you're whoever you are today. You are not that person that you were then. We've all grown up. We've all evolved into unique New York. We've all evolved into unique personas, unique individuals. And sure, maybe you're a young person in their 20s, or an older person in their 40s or 50s. Like, I really don't know. We all share this planet Earth, and I freaking the hippies, man. Hippies had it right. Peace and love. Like, it's such a simple, stinking idea that we somehow, in our great wisdom, seem to complicate so easily. Like, it's like effortless for us to take a simple idea and make it really stupid and complicated. Way to go, humans. Way to figure stuff out. Way to depend on yourself and come up with the answers for hard questions. Jeez. Time is precious, you guys. I wish I had more of it right now. I'd love to be able to have a bit more time to record a podcast proper, but yeah, it's definitely been challenging, to try to make sure to schedule appropriately while also balancing everything else. Like, it presses in sometimes a little bit harder than others, but as we go into the new season, the new year, hopefully things kind of can find some balance, like that's always the goal, that's always the target. But in the interest of time, I guess I'll keep this one really nice and brief. I really do appreciate you guys. Looking forward to the new year and looking forward to having a whole bunch of folks on just to chat, just to talk. Looking forward to the new season and the new year, and definitely just encouraged, Have a great day, you guys. Happy New Year, everyone. Be safe, and we will catch up with you guys next year.